Torment. Trying to get that out. A quick pass
Oh,
shot.
Yukio!
Off of a great pass from Cuxier.
He's doing it every day, apparently. Yukio starting off the scoring from Flipside. Look at the pass from Cuxier. Cloud9 just not expecting it, can't react in time.
Mystic next to his own box, cut off by Squishy. Up immediately is Torment. Not a great touch. This shot by Gimme. Tie game.
Yukio can't make the save. Cloud9 respond immediately. You can see Squishy. It's just a lobbed off the backboard and Yukio drops it down. Gimmick right there to punish, and Cloud9 tie it up.
But Flipside looking to score here. Mystic just missing, and flying in was Torment. Now on the transition, Gimmick shot. It's gotta be Yukio. He can't save it. And Gimmick scored for Cloud9.
On the counterattack for Cloud9. It's a great touch from Squishy off his own backboard. Gimmick's right there to push it down the field. Yukio racing back. He can't get to it.
And the demo by Yukio, maybe to open things up, but Torment keeps control of the
space.
ball. Looking to flick to Gimmick. Gimmick shoots and he gets the goal! 1-0 for Cloud9.
Look at how much space Torment has, all of the middle third of the field, and he just finds Gimmick on the other side. Cuxier, he read the play but couldn't get there in time.
Back over to Torment, Cloud9. Just trying to find an insurance goal. They may get it here. Squishy punching it in. 2-0.
Great touch here from Torment. He follows it up, and you can see he puts it off the corner, off the ceiling, comes down to Squishy. Again, at the right place, at the right time, slams it home.
Immediately met by Squishy, pinched off the ceiling. Oh, and a great pitch to
He did it! He did it!
The Cuxier pitch! The man is a legend!
It's a beautiful play, and you saw it in the bit before the match. It's the Cuxier pitch, 74 miles an hour. He pulls it off on the biggest stage.
Squishy not able to find success with that one. Gimmick popping it over one. Squishy right there on the support. He gets the goal! Far side! Can't save it!
And again, Cloud9 kind of sitting patiently waiting. Great touch to beat Yukio. Gimmick pushes it down the field. Squishy right there. A bullet to the back of the net. Defense can't react.
Order to ask for if you're Flipside tactics to try to fight back here in game two.
Here they
Yukio
come.
looking for the
Great
back
ball.
to Cuxier! Cuxier is doing everything right now, and Yukio able to follow it up.
All the space for Yukio, and Cuxier hunting for this last man. Bumps Gimmick just enough to open up some space.
Around Yukio. The back wall, Yukio, the standout star of Flipside Tactics. They need him. The shot! Flipside Tactics! Yukio delivers!
And he's been popping off all tournament long, and he finally does it here in game number 3. The opening, he sees it, and he takes it to the back of the net.
The Torment. Cuxier able to find the ball around the corner. Cuxier winning big, flying in his Mystic! Flipside score first!
And that's exactly what they needed. We talked about a spark of life, and they're back. Cuxier gets the dunk over Gimmick, and Torment can't defend it. Mystic slams it home. It was broken up by Squishy, but great play from Flipside, and then all of a sudden, Squishy down the field by himself. He puts it away.
Looked like Gimmick got in the face up here. Yeah, he did. He just keeping Yukio out of the play. That one bump in the corner just completely messed him up. Gimmick gets headed to Cloud9's corner. Fighting for this ball is Cuxier. He's not going to get it. Torment. It's actually a pass to Mystic! Mystic scores! Cloud9, they are going to game 5 against Flipside Tactics!
After all the pressure that Flipside had to weather, they finally break down the defense.
Squishy. Up high against the backboard. That somehow goes in. Torment gets the goal. No defense against the backboard for Flipside.
A defensive blunder. You can see Squishy just throws it off the backboard. Yukio just couldn't get to it, and Torment there to clean it up. Cloud9.
Squishy in midfield. 10 seconds from Flipside. They gotta go the distance. But here's Torment. Cloud9! 2 goals. 7 seconds left. They've done it.
The defense gets spread out from Flipside, and Cloud9 gonna put this game away. Cuxier can't make it, and Torment.
Not a whole lot happening though on the offensive end for the Chiefs this go around. Chicago didn't get a clean touch here. It's Drippé's shot off the crossbar, off Chicago and in.
He was trying his best to get out of the way as quick as possible, but just a wonderful bar down shot from Drippé, putting him in a very precarious position.
Good thing Kami was there for the Chiefs. Another play off the backboard. Kami looking to finish. Now Torsos a worm burner, and Chiefs have the lead again.
Just a wide open net, and there is no way, no how that Torsos is ever gonna miss this shot. The defense breaks down for Evil Geniuses, and once again,
Any offense in this series. Chicago's got a full tank. One more pass.
There it is.
For Corrupted G. Tie game.
there it is. He has finally found his mark, but look at the setup from Chicago. Goes into the corner, gets that really nice touch under the ball to lift it up.
To receive that pass. Mistakes at this point amplified so much, like that one right there. And Chicago hits double digits with his 10th goal of the championship.
Yeah, you called it, Stacks. Drippe should have had that clear, and Chicago says, thank you very much. We will not only win this game.
Good as any. Still sent away by Classics. Torsos will center again for Drippe. Boomer! And a lead for the Chiefs again.
And just a fantastic pass here from Torsos. The communication on point. And Drippe finding the side of the net.
Evil Genius's side. And Chicago, with Torsos trying to ram him out of the way. Able to get a clear, maybe a shot as well, and a goal, and the rookie comes through for EG.
Nerves of steel, was able to get that save, and then Corrupted G sees him streaking down the field. He calls out outlet and doesn't even.
Now Chicago against Kami. Good ball out of the corner from Kami. Torsos flips one in. It's another own goal for EG, but the Chiefs will take it.
And look at this pass out of the corner. Kami hitting Torsos perfectly, and Torsos puts it up high. Classics can do nothing other than scramble.
The good intercept coming up on the final 30 seconds. Who's gonna make the mistake? Who's gonna make the big play? It's Torsos with 33 to go.
Look at the pass off of the ceiling. Kami goes up high and lets gravity do the rest. Torsos fires that on net, and a little miscommunication.
K-Dop and company will have to reposition, keep the offense going.
I already can see Dignitas playing aggressive. All three players going for buffs. That was another one there, just a shot miss. The follow-up right in front of the net, it sneaks in! Turbo Pulsa scores first!
They miss twice, and then they get the dunk, and it just rolls in. Look at this.
You want to talk about committing on the goal. Every single player sending it.
K-Dop back into the box and sent away. One-on-one, finally, Violent Panda finds the shot. And the rotation just wasn't there. We were seeing response back and forth, but this time, no one home.
Just a bit of a double commit, and then the follow-up again. K-Dop just clearing them out. So there's two that jumped across, which caused a double commit.
K-Dop just bruisers Metzenaris all the way into the corner. And that creates the opening for Violent Panda. Now a two-goal game, they'll make it one on the other side. Remco quickly off the kickoff, puts it on.
Important response from the rest of the guys from We Dem Girlz, just playing up high and drawing K-Dop up. They need to find a way to stay creative on offense. It's a good start.
Remco and Ignite working together to get it back out. Ignite onto the backboard, dropping straight down. Remco's there. He's on the cleanup. And they're tying up the game.
Ignite, normally the striker, playing this one great. Remco has the initial challenge to stop the clear, but then Ignite, the follow-up, plays it straight up and shoots right down, and his
Ignite gets it away. Turbo Pulsa off the respawn, onto the backboard, running low on boost, but finds the angle himself.
What a dunk!
Three-time takes the lead.
Three-time and a dunk to put it away for the third goal. Just passes it across and follows it up, but the important part is how he angles the car, flipping it around, putting a sharper angle.
Violent Panda now moving in. Dignitas still up on offense, as has been the whole game. Ignite with a touch out in front of the box. K-Dop's there, he'll put it in. A two-goal game. Dignitas able to punish and starting to run away with game one.
What a bully. What are you doing, Violent Panda? Just coming around that backboard, just swatting flies off the back. Wide open net.
Still lurking in midfield. Turbo now back down. Metzenaris with an L. An unfortunate touch that goes into his own net. He was trying to find a teammate, instead finds his own net.
He's sitting in the midfield. I think he wants to pop that across. You saw Ignite actually, he was cheating up. He read that well. He was going into the corner, was ready to get it.
He'll get it past one. Turbo pulls it now across the field. Remco and Ignite both bite. K-Dop turns back in, gets the pass back to Turbo. Now back to Violent Panda. Takes the shot and puts it home. 2 goals now for Dignitas.
Those are the kind of passes where you just hope that you get to experience it once in your own entire life. And they're always there. Not only that, K-Dop is still going for demos.
Dignitas still has 2 more to go. They want to get a clean sweep of We Dem Girlz, but now K-Dop in the air. He'll find the shot. The defense just not there. They expected the front line to get it, and he missed.
Just a mistake on that back wall. Remco is starting to move up. He knows someone else should be there, to be completely honest. Someone needs to already be on that back wall.
Forcing repositions out of Dignitas, but still no shots to show for it. K-Dop will get it over the top of Metanaris, and that'll be a goal for Dignitas. The defender needed to keep it close to his chest while the rest of his team moved around him, just couldn't pull it off.
A lot of it has to do with what Dignitas is doing. They're playing so fast, but now they're slowing it down. They're changing the pace. And
Metanaris puts it back into the box. Turbo Pulsa puts it high. Here comes Remco. This shot's on target, and he gets it past Violent Panda. Remco finally puts one in for We Dem Girlz, and they're on the board.
Ignite just hovering around. He actually makes a really gutsy challenge. He's supposed to rotate out on that, but they know they need to apply the pressure. He has 0 boost on it.
Defense is keeping them in this game. Just a 1-goal game as we cross halftime. But K-Dop now on the wall, up against Ignite, dribbles it past him, looks for goalies, doesn't find him, but Turbo will find the shot, and it's a 2-goal game for
Beautifully
Dignitas.
plays by Turbo Pulsa. K-Dop just decided to dribble it instead. Normally they've been playing quick. Instead, he traps it, dribbles around one, and then plays it perfectly above. As for the placement for Turbo, you know it's going to basically extrapolate the ability to keep playing on offense. As the play comes out, Remco!
Look at this pass play in the midfield. A brilliant set of contact here. Metanaris pass 1, Ignite back to get it past 2, and Remco to beat Violent Panda finally. A beautiful play to put him within 1. His contacts are really fast there. Remco and Ignite, oh no, Turbo Pulsa all the way back down. He'll get the pass to K-Dop, and they'll make it a 2-goal game again. We Dem Girlz committed everything on the play, and you kind of have to at this point, but still, it hurts to see.
There's no reason for Remco to be there on that one. Ignite's already up. He's ready to take the shot and play it back in. If Remco just sits...
Turbo will drop it down. Kind of a dangerous bounce. Metanaris is up first and sends it back down for Remco. Can he put it in? He does. We Dem Girlz have the first goal.
Great decision making here as well. The initial play comes through. Ignite is bringing it up the wall, and Remco's in front of him to grab the boost. Rather than Remco taking up the wall with the full boost, he backs out.
We Dem Girlz back on offense again. The pass to Remco. The shot is just wide. No, it's in.
What a
Remco.
pass.
He makes 2.
Ignite sitting on the complete opposite side for this pass and just launches it right back to Remco, who initially put the challenge in. We Dem Girlz finding each other, applying pressure.
To the grand finals. We Dem Girlz trying to get there. A nice start. Ignite off the kickoff. Finds the upper 90. Accuracy's right there.
Just a great effort by Metanaris. He's cheating up, doesn't get the ball initially, is actually supposed to lose that one by his positioning. He takes a little bit wider approach.
K-Dop up, pass across. This one actually just going straight on target. Remco. Now Ignite able to get this one away from the box, but the follow-up's there. Violent Panda putting the pressure on, and it actually goes through the entire defense. A tie game.
Seen it before from Violent Panda, and he does it again. An immediate shot off that wall and just launches it. The immediate pressure catches Ignite off guard before he can rotate back.
Dignitas just needing to find the lead and hold on to it. One more time, a great play. K-Dop, you can't stop the man. Doesn't matter how many defenders you got in front of him.
All it takes 8 seconds and it completely swings in Dignitas' favor. The guy who's been leading the striking.
Turbo Pulsa moves in. K-Dop out of the net, looking for Turbo, puts it behind Metanaris. Behind 2, the defense just not there for We Dem Girlz, and Turbo Pulsa punishes.
I'm trying to see who's that last one back. I think it's Remco. Yeah, Remco's right behind him. Unfortunately for Mets, he's trying to make something happen. He backflips for them.
He was crowding Metanaris in the midfield. They weren't in the best positions, and now a chance to extend it again. Oh my goodness. Dignitas starting to make We Dem Girlz bleed.
Unfortunate as well. As soon as that ball gets played, he gets it past him, but gets demoed for it. Violent Panda just has to double back. And it's the first time that Dignitas has had a convincing lead, but never mind. Just kidding.
It still doesn't go in. Metanaris and Ignite there. They don't get it off. Finally, they'll be able to put one in. Up by 2. 30 seconds left. It's not impossible. Can they do it?
Heroic effort by K-Dop to make that save, but the follow-up just too much.
Break out of the midfield and put some shots on net of their own. Squishy on the transition to get from midfield, off the crossbar and in. Cloud9 strike first.
Great shot from Squishy here, and I think he gets a little bit of help from Kami, but look at the pass from Gimmick. Squishy fires a bullet off the crossbar, and Kami, he's just trying to get back.
Both Drippe and Kami wanting to go for that. That could be dangerous for them just off the back wall, and
Oh,
scored
no.
for Squishy, his second, real quick.
And you can see Torsas coming across to Kami and Drippe going up for that one, and a big miss off the back wall. Squishy's just got to put it on target, and he does. C9 up by 2.
The pass over to Gimmick. Gimmick takes control of that one, and it's in 3-0. Cloud9 firing.
And they're just putting on a clinic now. Look at this pass again. Squishy and Gimmick linking up. The first touch is fantastic, and he just puts it over. Torsas again gets a little bit of help from the defense.
Torment back over to Squishy. Squishy almost finding that Chiefs having a little bit of a disaster on their own back wall, and Gimmick picks up another goal. The Chiefs disoriented.
Yeah, the Chiefs, you see this ball get brought down, and Torsas just trying to get rid of it. Kami comes through, trying to help out, but he passes it straight over to Gimmick, and he takes advantage.
Hit over Gimmick, but forces Kami to make a touch, picked off
Great
by
pick.
Squishy. Open net, Cloud9. Gimmick picks up the goal.
It's a great interception from Squishy. You can see this ball kind of lob towards the net. Drippe's way too far behind it. Gimmick downfield just to confirm that goal. And Squishy and Gimmick.
Drippe up high against the back wall. Kami, that shot
Oh,
is in.
Kami!
Kami gets the goal for the Chiefs. They tie it up.
And again, this could be the spark for the Chiefs. You see Drippe cross map here. Kami going up for a Cloud9. There's no one there on the other side. The far post shot.
He's got a man behind him. If he can get there, it's going the other way. Now race towards the ball, sailing down, and
He
it's
got
in for
it!
Kami. Chiefs take the lead.
With all that pressure on their end, a clear comes out, the pinch off of Gimmick, and it's a race to the other side of the field. Kami beats him there. Torment, you can see.
The Chiefs able to hang on thanks to the proverbial fourth man on the
There
pitch.
it is.
It doesn't matter though. Gimmick hunting in a free shot on net tie game.
So many shots come out from Cloud9, and as soon as you think the Chiefs are gonna break out, it pinches back to their corner. Gimmick's still up there. Great shot to the back of the net.
Nobody found the touch. Kami now trying to play it out towards the middle of the field, and he does,
Oh,
but
no!
he's picked up by Torment. Cloud9 take game 2.
Chiefs caught in rotation here. You can see Kami, he brings down the ball. He actually gets 2 of Cloud9's players to go for it, but Torment comes in, the goal's left open. Break out, and a good chance for them. Can the Chiefs lock him back down? Look at all the space Kami has!
Kami scores! He's able to flip it by Cloud9 2 minutes in.
And I pointed it out, the space, a lot of time to think and decide where you want to go with this. You can see he gets Torment turned sideways, and he knows that's the moment.
Quick follow-up from the Chiefs. Kami's there. The pass to dump over to Torsas up high. Drippe scores! The Chiefs up 2-0.
All the pressure for the Chiefs. You can see Kami over to Torsas, and look at all the space. You can see Gimmick and Torment sitting on the goal line looking at him, says, please don't score on me.
And they needed that insurance goal for sure from midfield. The quick pass across the pitch, broken up by Torsas. Back over to
it's
Drippe.
beautiful!
You can't stop it. What a beautiful play.
Fantastic team play here from the Chiefs, and you can see a miscue as it goes straight out to Torsas. Drippe has a free shot on target. Gimmick can't get there. All of a sudden, there's life for this Chiefs team, and they're struggling to deal with it. The adaptations that the Chiefs have had, again, another one drops from now 4 for the Chiefs, and man, the turnaround here in this series.
OCE comes into this tournament and people think, yes, OCE, they're still improving, but they're still playing 3rd, 4th, 10th fiddle against one of the best teams in Rocket League. And finally, Squishy scores here for Cloud9. There's signs of life. Winning the first 2 games, big, but the Chiefs are, I need a second, Corelli. I need a second.
And it was a great pass coming off from the kickoff there. Torment throws it down the field and break them down either before they even develop or when they're in midfield in the air.
Over Kami, and Gimmick strikes first here for Cloud9. He puts it up top.
And speaking about being in the air, Gimmick picking this one up and over Torsas, and then Kami's just sitting there, sees Gimmick fly over his head. Cloud9.
Cloud9 with some of the space that they have A great challenge in midfield here by Gimmick. The demo opens things up. Cloud9 striking right in.
And again, Gimmick just picking things off. You see this lateral pass, and it's not a bad idea, but it's just too long of a pass. Gimmick can see it happen, and he grabs it off the sidewall, puts it away on an open net.
Kami now over one. Kami tries to get it by Torment, and it's defended well. There against the corner. That shot is in by Drippe. He hits the top 90 there. What a shot.
And he's been doing it all tournament long on the sidewall here, and he just fires a bullet to the back of the net. Gimmick just doesn't get up for it, and the Chiefs
here with Kami. And Torsas just trying to harass Squishy. Squishy, he's got a break on it. Cloud9, 3-1. He beats everybody.
Squishy just goes through the entire team past Kami. You can see Drippe trying to catch up to it, and Squishy flips into it to keep that ball moving forward into the back of the net.
Oh, a great bump by Gimmick, but Torment couldn't get back to the ball. It's sailing towards the net. Drippe gets a free one for the Chiefs.
Yeah, and I think for Torment here, he didn't know if he should go for this ball. He's a little bit too slow with the hesitation, and then Drippe sees the opportunity, goes through on it, throws it downfield to the back.
Squishy with the response, now back down, beating everybody off the backboard. Gimmick's there all by himself, tap it down and in. That'll be the first goal for Cloud9.
The beginning of every series is everyone just trying to battle out of that kickoff phase. But they weren't able to get out of it. We Dem Girlz struggling from the moment that ball came off that kickoff.
Torment. Offside out in front. Gimmick taps it in by himself. He got it into the box. There were defenders looking to be able to deal with them, but not today.
We haven't seen We Dem Girlz wake up, but we definitely have seen Cloud9 on top of it. The chase down from Gimmick, but Cloud9.
They just have the reads over and over again. Every touch pushes it closer to the We Dem Girlz net, and it's gonna do it. Torment's able to find the response off a poor touch, and it's a 3-goal lead for Cloud9.
This is not the team that we saw earlier. We Dem Girlz making mistakes, spreading out when they really shouldn't be, not having the boost.
He'll spawn in the back. You heard them on the desk talking about it. What a play, are you kidding me? Squishy and Gimmick tag team the fourth one.
Not very often do I genuinely have no clue a goal's about to happen. What on earth, Squishy? The pace he had in his car.
Cloud9 were able to win. They were able to run out pretty early. And We Dem Girlz just said, hey, just let's get comfortable. We've already lost this game, not worry about it. Hey, they get a goal here. They got 2 minutes left. Could possibly come back, but at this point, I think they're preparing for game 2.
It's step one on a real tall mountain, but hey, you know, you take the open goals that you can. Metzenaar actually baiting Gimmick. Gimmick was...
And they'll have a victory here, 3-goal
There
lead.
it
Make it 4, why not? Gimmick will put one more in for the road. Cloud9's off to a hot start.
But that creative play, this last drive, a 3-man pass. A disgusting read from Gimmick, though, to stop it. But if we see We Dem Girlz take that exact mentality.
Looking to bounce back, hungry for the rematch. Struggled against Dignitas earlier, but they've had time to warm up, but this defense is not what they need. Cloud9 able to get it around them in the corner and put in the first goal.
And just like the last game, in the first 20 seconds, they never got past that kickoff phase. What I mean by that is once kickoff happens, everyone's trying to make sure has had some beautiful passes to his teammates. Even when it looks like he's got the shot, he'll still always opt for one more pass.
Oh, it went in. Gimmick and the Torment on the infield pass. A beautiful shot for a 2-goal game.
This is just clinical. Torment in the midfield. Gimmick keeping that momentum, smacking it into the upper 90, smack into the crossbar. See some really good ideas from We Dem Girlz. Hyper-aggressive ideas as well with some cherry picking. But Cloud9 are still able to beat them to the ball.
It's like the ball just fell on Gimmick, and he's like, I just need to be right. Yeah, okay, here. There we go. That'll score. Straight in.
Valiant effort from Magna, too. He wanted to stick behind that ball.
Nice stop. Metzenaar is an excellent touch to put it over Torment, but Squishy's got that one. Metzenaar is now back in. Nobody's home. Can Gimmick get there in time? He does, but no, not there. Just barely. It goes into the goal. Metzenaar scores.
They made it past the 20-second mark this time.
They did.
And just 20 more, or 10 more, and they were able to sink one in themselves.
Finally, the clears come out again. This one off target. They're going to need a second touch. Remco over to the side. Squishy and Gimmick trying to put it across the box. There's Torment, and he finds it. Comes in from nowhere. The pass is there. They finally lost track of a player, and Gimmick scores.
I believe this bounced off Metz. It did. He smacked it right into him. Metzenaar wanted to try and outread that.
Now moving back into the orange corner. It went so long. Oh my goodness! What an insane play. We Dem Girlz has the lead.
Mirroring what we saw Squishy do with his team. Up for that, especially in the first 20 seconds. They did it themselves.
They finally did it. But will it happen here in game 5? Cloud9 so close. And another one. Another long one from midfield. iGnites does it again. 2-0 We Dem Girlz.
They still have to win quite a lot. I don't want to talk about it right now. Doesn't really matter. This is the first step for them. 2 goals up. Great bait, got demolished for it, but it was worth it. The bounce pass.
Oh,
The
Remco
shot!
puts it in. Worth it indeed. Metzenaars and Remco able to make use of the space iGnites creates.
That is going to be 3 goals up. That pass from Metzenaars, keeping it over the defenders that are stationed on the ground. Remco comes in.
Shot towards the goal. iGnites got to make the save and plays it high. Squishy looking for the read here. And can he find Torment down in the midfield for the infield pass? It'll go through. Cloud9's got the lead in game 6.
Within the first minute, they were able to do it even after the pressure from We Dem Girlz. In the first 30 seconds, Squishy finding Torment in the middle. Remco being a little bit too patient on that back post. He was scared he'd shoot it behind.
A miss from him. Gimmick will play over to the side. Squishy puts onto the backboard. He'll look for Gimmick here across the field, dropping it down. Gimmick just goes for the goalie. He goes for the dual threat. Squishy is able to do it himself. 2 goals now for Cloud9.
And they've had some serious plans when they turned around from the double boost steal last time to this going for goalie. We haven't seen a lot of physical play, but it comes out on top here.
Squishy on the back wall. Clear of his own. Turbo hits it back. K-Dot, not the greatest touch, and the first goal of the grand final goes to Squishy and Cloud9.
Trying to trap this ball on the ground. K-Dot, he was faced the wrong direction, couldn't gain control of his car, which left Violent Panda in one of the worst spots.
Time running out for Dignitas in game number 1. K-Dot with control, good first touch, the pass.
He got it!
The give and go, K-Dot is able to pull it off.
The give and go inside of Cloud9's half. K-Dop to Panda, right back to K-Dop. Squishy left in one of the hardest positions as a defender, and they'll tie it up.
Squishy with the challenge, Torment again. Gimmick with a shooting opportunity. Good first touch, that shot, just high, follow up from Squishy, and Cloud9 take game 1.
We talk about how threatening a kickoff plan can be, and you see it right here. Overtime.
Went across net very briefly, but K-Dop had the play. Squishy with the demo. And the pass, Gimmick's waiting! Cloud9 strike first in game 2.
These physical plays, seeing them out of Cloud9, that may have been circumstantial, but immediately, the moment they heard that explosion, they all turned. I just don't see a player there when I'd usually expect it.
iGnites spoke about Cloud9, and that shot there, finding the back of the net. Torment coming up huge!
Through 2 defenders. Violent Panda's the only one that had no boost, no one getting up to read that, and Torment from offense read it better than they did.
Gimmick hits it off the ceiling. Panda misses his hit. Gimmick makes him pay. 3 goals now for Cloud9.
Somehow Cloud9 got more confident going from We Dem Girlz to Dignitas. They're playing cleaner.
Time running out. Dignitas on the cusp of being shut out, and a miss there. Gimmick is gonna clean that up. Cloud9 secure this game.
What is going on with this Dignitas, James? Am I the only one that sees this? I don't know where this passiveness came from.
Violent Panda racing to it. Chance for Squishy. Squishy off the backboard. Leaves it for Gimmick, and Gimmick, 7 seconds in, scores for Cloud9.
Another kickoff goal. Is this their tactic? Is this what it takes to beat Dignitas? Is it just kickoff plans?
Gets the shot. Turbo with the save, but Gimmick still attacking. Challenge there. Panda, precarious spot from him. The dunk from Torment, and Cloud9 extend the lead to 2.
They are tearing apart Dignitas, shot after shot. Just barreling through.
Slap. Dignitas off the kickoff. Squishy, whoa, he got the flip reset. The follow-up from Torment. Cloud9 making it happen.
Where are the answers from Dignitas? Cloud9 with the plan from these kickoffs. Squishy baiting out the first defender, and Torment hot in pursuit.
Going for the challenge. Now, ball going out into the middle. This is still dangerous. Gimmick cleans it up. Absolute crushing by Cloud9. Oh my.
everything Cloud9 is doing right now.
As the final seconds tick away, Cloud9 in game 3 get one more on the board. Torment with the flick and a 5-0 shutout in game 3. But K-Dop cut it off. No boost for Squishy. Attacking opportunity. Turbo's up. That shot underneath the crossbar and in. Dignitas respond.
The second goal this series. Can you believe that I'm saying that? That is only the second goal they've scored, but I guess kickoff's the strategy at this high level. Just
Gimmick going for the clear, but K-Dop has something else planned. K-Dop with the double tap. Dignitas ahead by 2.
this is what we love to see out of this team. Consistency and perfection. K-Dop following that. He never misses those, man. You can't stop him.
Dignitas. Panda upfield. Torment heading it off to the side. Squishy has no boost. Torment flicks it by 1. Turbo with the follow-up. 3-0. Dignitas answer.
They have woken up this angle from Turbo. K-Dop and Turbo always working together. They pull out Cloud9.
Now off the backboard. Panda doesn't let it happen. K-Dop. Center ball. Violent Panda leaves it for Turbo. Nobody home for Cloud9. And now 4-0. Dignitas are just taking it to Cloud9.
Has the switch been flipped? Cloud9 cannot muster up anything this game.
Turbo misses touch. Now Gimmick will have it. Gets it over to Torment. Torment, he gets it by Turbo and net. And Cloud9 take the lead late in game 5.
Was this because Turbo went up for that first one? No, he had the boost. Oh, he put it behind him. Turbo pulls to his face to the left.
Squishy into the corner. Another touch, pass out into the middle. Torment is there. 2-0, 11 seconds left. Cloud9 in a position to end the streak of Dignitas. Upfield, Panda hits it back to K-Dop, but Gimmick cuts it off. Double tap chance. Gimmick, he hits it!
All the pressure riding in on this, and they open up the series with a double touch. Clinical from Gimmick, and ugly from Leafex. Thanks for that.
And Gimmick with good defensive plays, preventing Turbo from getting that attack mounted. But chance now, Turbo answering back. We're tied up.
Seemingly coming out of nowhere, a bad touch from Squishy. Gimmick trying to follow, but that challenge from K-Dop and Turbo there immediately. That's the speed from Dignitas.
Could set the tone for the final match of Season 6. A demo there, Squishy with the shot, follow up from Torment. He hits it.
The team plays. Gimmick got the demolition, and he didn't care how he did it. But K-Dop and Violent Panda didn't have anyone to pass it to, but they didn't find any punishment on it.
And that shot from Turbo finds its mark. It looked like it might have been wide, but Turbo sneaks it in.
I saw the 2 defenders there, and it didn't look like he was challenging it that aggressively. And Squishy actually had the angle for the save.
Panda off the side, K-Dop up in the air, centers to Turbo. Turbo, the shot, gets it underneath the Cloud9 defense, and Dignitas ahead by 2.
And there it is from Dignitas. Violent Panda out to K-Dop, looking for Turbo. That's the midfield passing that they have.
On double commit there, chance for Cloud9 if Gimmick can get a strong shot. Going for the double
get
tap.
another?
Can he hit it? Bounces it by the defense. Gimmick with the highlight reel shot.
Everyone looking for the hard shot to net. He goes underneath them all. K-Dop even trying to read that.
Turbo, not there quick enough. Squishy has a chance, going for the double tap himself. Bounces it in as well. Squishy extends the lead.
You know, are these two guys the same team? It's the same goal. It's almost identical. Squishy.
Going for the center ball, Torment denying it. K-Dop centers to Panda. Panda gets the goal. Dignitas within 1.
The challenge. When I saw Turbo go for this, I was almost upset. But it was just enough to force Squishy to thinking he had to get the hard clear. There was someone coming to challenge it.
Squishy with the center ball. Gimmick gets to it first. Dignitas, no boost for them. They're struggling. They're low. Cloud9 on the assault. And the
something.
Back to K-Dot. Turbo, he was waiting, but Gimmick gets the save. And now the counterattack. Torment responds. That is the dagger.
Three goes up. 17 seconds.
On Turbo from Squishy.
Again.
And now Squishy beats Turbo. Turbo left floating in the air with no boost. He's left back, and Torment takes advantage. Cloud9 get the lead in game 4.
Back and forth, and the demolitions work as intended. The double commit, pulling them both out of the midfield. And Torment
Is truly tested in the first minute of game 4. Cloud9 getting this lead. Dignitas
Gimmick!
need to staunch the bleeding, but Gimmick tears the wound wide open. 2-0 Cloud9.
The curse of the kickoffs. We've seen it against these two teams, back and forth. A missed touch on defense. They just can't recover quick enough.
Now Squishy and a double demo there, you see. And the
K-Dot!
redirect right in front of net. K-Dot gets Dignitas back in the game.
Taking full advantage of this rotation, putting himself in the middle of the net, going for the goalies, and then making sure he got that touch into the net.
K-Dot and Panda get it out of the zone. But Gimmick with some time, good first touch, going for the dribble, and he hits it!
He gets it! I can't believe it! Two Dignitas defenders in front of him. He stays patient, he waits for the flip from Turbo, and flicks it to the bottom left.
Torment. Now Panda, Squishy. Going for the pass, that shot actually.
He got it!
He does it all himself, Squishy with the early goal.
Watching him go for the second touch in the first 14 seconds. They put themselves in the lead. What is that angle?
I thought he was gonna pass it. Dignitas need to answer back right now. They can't let this game get out of hand.
K-Dop's there.
And K-Dot,
K-Dop's
he'll
there!
do just that. Dignitas tie it up.
Violent Panda and the touch Gimmick nearly there. He thought the shot would come, but K-Dop was there to support, putting it under the final defender, and we're back at a tied game.
And that one hit off to the side. Cloud9 mounting an assault. Squishy passes to himself.
He gets
Flip,
it.
reset. Can he do it? Squishy
Does it go in?
Torment finishes it off. What a play from Squishy and Cloud9.
And he pulls off a flip reset.
And with that, Cloud9 take the lead. Nets wide
Whoa!
open. And Dignitas get right back into it.
The kickoffs again. They're cursing both of these teams. Squishy pushing that back mid, not aware where his last defender is. And Violent Panda keeps it tied.
Squishy, that shot knocked to the side by Turbo. Panda jumped, but he couldn't get to it. And Turbo gets the lead for Cloud9.
Back and forth, trying to keep control. Violent Panda getting that first hop and then losing all momentum, losing all of his boost.
And an MVP caliber finish right there. And giving off the kickoff again, Carpet. Now 2 goals separate Cloud9. It looks like they might do it.
What on earth is going on with these kickoffs? Either they figured out how to do them perfectly to stay alive.
Dignitas, their time is running out, and Squishy off the kick off again. 5 goals now to 2. Cloud9, they are destroying Dignitas.
They don't even know how to feel. Torment put his hands on his head. The 2-time world champions.
And that kickoff going towards the net.
There!
And the response from Turbo. That is exactly what Dignitas needed. Only a few seconds off the clock, and Dignitas within 2.
It's a home run derby for these teams right now.